And welcome back. Welcome to Adventure Island. I think this is our 5th session playing Adventure Island. I guess I could have checked. Where is Let me look here and see what our most recent part of this was. It's been a while since I played it. Yeah, this should be night 5. First playthrough, trying to get through it blind. So, it's been hinted to me that there's stuff that I don't know approaching this game blind that might hurt me in the long run. Hopefully that's true. We'll see. We'll see. But I've not been playing this game very seriously. I've been using it as sort of a filler game to play if I finish our main project early. And that's what we've done tonight. So we're gonna fill the next hour and a half with some of this. I've enjoyed this game. I mean, the no continues situation is brutal. It's gonna take me a long time to memorize enough of this game to be able to beat it. But the actual moment-to-moment gameplay of the game is pretty fun. So I am planning on trying to stream tomorrow as well. We never stream on Saturdays. I think I don't know. It's probably been more than a year since I've done a Saturday stream, but we're gonna try and stream tomorrow night as well. It'll be an early stream and a shorter stream. But May 17th is a day that fellow streamer Dollar Phil, he calls May 17th Lemur Day, and he always celebrates it, and he wants other people to get involved with the celebration. So I told him I would try to play a lemur related game on May 17th. And so we're gonna try and stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna play Zaboomafoo, Leapin' Lemurs, which I think is something that he actually plays on his stream on the 17th, or has in the past. I don't know anything about it. It's just the only retro game I could find with lemur in the title. Or well, it's the first one I found. There might be more, but hey, I remember to drive off that cliff. Oh, I missed the pineapple at the end. Okay, I actually do want to purposely lose my skateboard coming up, I think. Maybe here? Because I want to be able to stop here. There's an egg here with fire. Yeah, let's go. Okay, please don't die at the boss. Why can't I hit him? Oh my goodness, that was so close. So scary. I mean, he might have not been close to getting me, but I was definitely close to messing up. I guess, you know, I'm always close to messing up, so... Okay, we're now beyond, like, the part of the game where I kind of have an idea what's going on. There were a couple parts of World 1 where, like, I remembered drive off this cliff, stop here for an egg. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that for any more stages moving forward. I've exhausted my knowledge of the game by this point. One up is nice. Pick up that pineapple too. Easy come, easy go with the skateboard. I don't remember that jar being directly in our path like that before. Should have cut my VOD in half. I forgot to do that. I've been forgetting that a lot lately. When we switch games, normally I stop and restart the recording to save myself some editing later. But we don't tend to switch games midnight nearly as often anymore. And so I'm out of the habit of doing that. I can't believe neither of those two frogs hit me. Oh no. This part's gonna be really hard with the skateboard. I need to lose it. Oh no! We're at the goal. I could have kept the skateboard. It's fine. Life in this game is so much better with this fire. As soon as I lose this, everything is just gonna fall apart immediately. Oh. I couldn't even finish the sentence before I lost it. Why is my luck always like that? There's two of them? Get out of here. There's never two of those guys. I don't believe it. I was on the run of my life. Up until that first death. Now everything is trash. I'm so sad. Okay, can you thread the needle here? Okay. That's how I should have done that before. That was the thing that messed me up, too, is that I hit him and he froze. And then I landed on him. Well, that's distressing. I'm not going to top that performance. We've already had our first run of the night. It's already a run that's impossible to top. It's sad to be like in a position where there's nowhere to go but down. Oh. I'm on stage 2. I'm on stage 2 and I've already completely fallen apart. Something's really like wrong here, because I'm now doing as bad on this run as I should have been doing on the previous run. Because the first run's supposed to be your warm-up run where you're supposed to do bad. But I did amazing until I didn't. And in this one I just started off terrible all around. I did not want to open that. Oh, that slowdown was enough to ruin it. From the top. Alright, hopefully I can start off better this time. I almost drove off at the edge of that cloud up there. Okay, remember the drop. Gotta get all these jars because they double your score for the level. And it's vital to getting an extra life. I can't really say extra lives because my playthroughs rarely live long enough. I don't know if I've ever earned a second extra life. I think once, maybe. I think I've had a run good enough to earn a second extra life one time. That was on purpose. Good World 1, good World 1. Whoa. Got some dolphins coming up here. There they are. Ooh. That's like a perfect score. I don't know if I've ever had that much health at the end of a stage before. That's very atypical. No! I can't believe I didn't take damage there. I'm pretty sure he got me. The game just got robbed. I would be furious if I were on the other end of things. I tried. I tried to keep my skateboard. I missed the milk, no! That's fine. Alright, let's see how bad the stage goes for me this time. Well, I should be in position for good things to happen, but those Ewoks... really messed me up before. That's fine. I don't mind if that guy wants to jump over me. Oh. I was gonna say, I think there's another one coming. That almost got me. Oh, that was close. Hey, here we go, World 3. I've not seen this world very much. I know there's some really nasty tricks right at the start with the platforms, but I don't exactly remember what they are. I know that that skateboard is a scam, though. I'm not picking that up. No! Ah, I didn't know another one came. I knew that second one was gonna fall, but I thought the trick was just to be fast. I didn't know another one was coming down from the ceiling. I didn't remember. Rip the Deathless Run. These platforms are not going in my favor. The momentum is... No! Ah. Oh, please. I'm on our last life unless we can get one up somehow. I don't think I can get enough points for it though. I missed the jar on that stage too. I don't even remember seeing it. There's a lot of boulders on this stage. Skateboard? No? Whoa! No! Ah, I did the most amazing jump between the snakes. Oh, this is our last life. I did the most amazing jump between the snakes, and then I jumped into one unnecessarily. Brutal. Alright, well that was pretty good. I think I've cleared that stage before, so I think 3-3 is my PB. Give me just a moment. Okay, everything's fine. I just wanted to move the baby monitor closer so I could take a look at something, but it's all fine. R.I.P. my skateboard. You know what? I'm going to lose the hat for a while. I'm starting to feel a little warm. I had a skateboard as a kid. It was blue, and I think it had rocket ships painted on it. I feel like on the underside, it had, like, rocket ships. And on the upper side, it had, like, a screaming mouth or something. I don't know. I remember it was blue. And I don't know what happened to it. I never learned to ride it. I was never comfortable standing on a skateboard. I don't like standing on wheels. I don't like roller skating either. I like a good, solid, flat shoe. And when I put my foot down, it's just going to stay where I put it. I don't need my feet rolling out from under me. But I had that skateboard for a really long time, and I don't think I have any photos of it or anything, and I wish that I could find a picture of it or something, just so I could see the artwork again. Hey, Scheming Miner, welcome in. I remember when every kid had Heelys on. Yeah, I had a friend or two. I had a friend or two with Heelys. I never tried them out myself. Pokemons, welcome in. So we finished Dracula X. For those just coming in, I got the true ending. I played the secret level and beat the game. I did it really efficiently. I don't know how many continues we used, but it wasn't very many. It was a really efficient run through the game. And I just figured we'd use the rest of our time for this, since I haven't worked on Adventure Island in weeks. Adventure Island's been treating me pretty alright too so far. I had one really good run, and then one horrifically bad run. And then I had another one, the third run. This is run number 4. The third run was close to my PB. Didn't expect to see me so soon. Everyone's asleep. I'm up past everyone. It's just like home. I did recall a message in the Discord that you would be back after a while. I'm glad to have you here whenever we can, though. Thank you for the GG. Any Castlevania beaten is a true victory. I don't know how well they did with walking with them, but they'd go scooting in the school hallways. Sometimes run into things. Yeah, and our hallways had a slope to it too. The end of the hall. in my high school went up a little bit, so there was like a ramp you could get a good start on. Our school banned them eventually. Yeah, I think you'd get in trouble for wearing them at my school too. I don't think that stopped people. They just tried to be more cautious about when they rolled. What did Simon Belmont do when he had the wrong item in Dracula's lair? He had an accident. I appreciate a good pun. The thing is, when it comes to Dracula X, though, Pokemons, the axe is far and away my weapon of choice. I pretty much use that exclusively against Dracula. I don't even use the whip, I just throw axes at him. What do you call it when Simon Belmont sacks the wrong castle? He used the axe to dent Dracula's ego. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh yeah, the wide bottom pants. What were those called? Jelly wore some of those when we first met. I think she called them elephant pants. She was actually the only one I knew to wear super wide-legged pants like that. If anyone else, if I ever encountered anyone else wearing them, I never noticed. Crossing the wrong lord? I don't, I don't know that I know what the joke is. Did Nintendo develop this? I think that this is... It's not a Nintendo game. I want to say it started off as a Sega game. Because it started off as Wonder Boy, right? But I don't think it's Sega that turned it into Adventure Island. I don't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of that kind of stuff. When it comes to what... When it comes to... What company works on what game? I'm usually the worst person to ask. I'm usually the worst person to ask who made X, Y, or Z. Hudson Soft, Chozo says. That's right. Very often the final fight with Dracula involves using the cross. I thought about saying crossing the wrong vampire, but went with Lord since most castles do have a Lord. I guess I was just expecting something that sounded more like a turn of phrase that I already knew. I used to have bell bottoms, but I didn't go that low. I wasn't really into that back when it came in fashion. Now I actually kind of like the fashion we had. Uh, did she used to wear Izods and Vans as well? I, not that I'm aware of. I don't think I know of Vans or shoes. I don't know that I know what an Izod is. Vans are a vehicle. She did drive a van. She did drive a van when we met. I don't know if there's a fireball in this level or not. Simon, what do you call a disco vampire hunter? Simon Bell Bottoms. Please don't hit me. I think those guys actually don't throw projectiles if you don't have a hammer or a fire. I think they're programmed not to throw snakes at you. They're a brand of pants, sometimes interchangeable. I think certain kinds of pleated pants. Oh no, I need to lose this skateboard quick. The skateboard is very bad for my health on this stage. This part right here is quite frustrating. Because there's so many platforms. And they move in weird patterns and You gotta have momentum to make the jumps. I don't like that part. I don't like that part. I remembered that boulder was coming for me. Ever played the original Donkey Kong NES port? Played it for the first time. It's pretty fun for what it is. Yeah, I played it a little bit. It's actually missing a level. I think there's a Japanese version that adds the level back. It's so weird. It's so weird that Nintendo put out... Because, like, Donkey Kong was all the rage, and it was on so many platforms, and then Nintendo put out an inferior version on their own hardware. Because it's missing the Pie Factory on the NES. I grew up, I had the, did some of the Chivos for it, right on. I had the, I imagine arcade-based Chivos are pretty tough, because they probably make you go for, like, an annoyingly high score. I don't know what to do about this part right here. I don't know how to get past that. That's where my first run died. My really good third run died there. First one died earlier than that. Oh yeah, I had the Commodore 64 version of Donkey Kong when I was a kid. It may have been the first game I ever played, I don't remember. I started playing video games, like, before I was old enough to really form memories. So they've just always been a thing. So I don't have any solid memory of the first time I saw or played a game. Games have just always existed for me. But it's very likely that Donkey Kong was the first thing I played. Usually when people ask, I say Ghostbusters, because that's the funnier answer. And that's maybe true. What do you get when the Belmonts and Dracula join forces? Contra Legacy of War. Oh, what a putrid game. Oh. All of my first games were definitely C64 games. There's Donkey Kong and Ghostbusters and Jumpman Jr. were some of the like really common ones. I also played Jungle Hunt and Congo Bongo a lot, and Apple Cider Spider. We've revisited most of my childhood C64 games on the stream already. I mean, we'll definitely play lots of them again at some point, but... Dino Eggs. It's another one of my childhood games. I would probably say Dino Eggs is my favorite C64 game. I like it a lot. There were a couple others. We had a Star Trek game that was completely incomprehensible. I never figured out how to play the Star Trek game. And we had a game called Mule, which I think is supposed to be about building a base on the moon. But I could never work out how that one functions either. Oh, and we had Pac-Man and Serpentine and Millipede and Centipede and Gyrus. I like Gyrus a lot too. We had a game called O'Reilly's Mine, which I couldn't really figure out how to play as a kid, but I think if I played it now, I'd be able to figure it out. That one I haven't revisited. Oh, and Spy vs. Spy, we had that too. I played a lot of Spy vs. Spy on the C64, and it was always real tough. It was very difficult to figure out how to do anything, or to figure out how to win the game, rather. Like mechanics for setting traps was it's obvious from this vantage point, but I had a hard time. I had a hard time understanding it as a kid. But then I got the game on the Game Boy Color at some point, and I think that it's essentially identical. But I learned on the Game Boy Color that it's actually really easy to cheese the game. If you just set up some traps near the exit, you can just sit back and let the opponent do all the work, and then take all of his stuff and run out the exit at the very end. And basically, you can clear every level that way. All you have to do is hang around in one place, and you win. It's not really much of a game at that point. That strategy really does kind of ruin it. That was horrible. Hang out in one place to win. That strategy works well for trolls too, hanging out under bridges. No. One of the storybooks that we have for Baby Man is Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse battles a troll. It's Mickey Mouse versus the troll. I don't remember what it's called, something like that. And it's pretty good. It's a pretty good story. It's sort of classic fairy tale. And Mickey defeats him at the end with the power of honesty. Mission accomplished. I found the soap. I got a crash course in where things are. GG. Ah! Oh no, I thought I was dead, so I looked away. Gets me in the more trouble than the power of leaving details out. I mean, actually, if I remember the story right, we haven't read it in a couple weeks now, because we've been reading those Winnie the Pooh books instead. But, actually, the troll kind of defeats himself. He keeps tempting Mickey to tell a lie, and when he won't do it, I think the troll gets so angry that he, like, spontaneously combusts. I need to pick up some fire. I missed my fire last time we were in the area, and life is much more difficult without it. That pineapple should have been mine. Why did I even do that? It's not even necessary. I mean, I know why I did it, because there's an egg there, but... Okay, is this all... I hate this game. I really wanted to open that egg. I'm amazed I could jump high enough to get over that boulder. I thought I was dead for sure. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 with Power Stone 1 and 2. Hopefully that's a good time. I know I've heard the title Power Stone before, but I don't really know anything about the game. Someone brought them up in the chat one night, but I don't remember what they told me about them. I'm definitely not much of a fighting game fan. Never really had any fighting games that I really enjoyed. But I do like that I do like in at least one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games you can play as Sir Arthur. Sadly, I don't think I'm ever going to get to see him included in Super Smash Brothers. Power Stone's like Smash Brothers in a small 3D destructible arena. No, why did I do it like that? I knew that thing was coming. I could have waited where it was safe, and instead I just decided to let it kill me. Yeah. Well, you have Sir Arthur as your guy, you have 2 hit deaths. They'd probably have to adjust that for his inclusion in Smash. Would be nice. Would be nice to have his armor break away, though, after, like, a certain percentage of damage. Okay, this might be our last run tonight. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's try and hit a new PB. No, it makes for a little bit of a shorter stream since we started late, but I am going to try and stream tomorrow night, which I never do. I never do Saturday streams, but we're going to try and do one. Yeah, I think the last time we did a Saturday stream, I think the last thing I played on a Saturday was, I think we did Gravity Circuit on a Saturday. So that was last year, but it was early last year. That might have been the only Saturday stream I did last year, too. I don't remember if that was a Saturday. That might have been a Sunday. That might have been when I wasn't doing Sunday streams. It might have been a Sunday. I know it was an unusual day. But I think it was a Saturday, because I think Jelly was at work. Long ago. Things were different then. Oh no, not this guy. I keep running down there and behaving like I have a skateboard when I don't. Hey Salem, welcome in. Good to see you. Long time no see, indeed. Hopefully you've been doing well. Get to the rest of your message here in just a moment. See if I can survive the rest of this level. I'm in a proper Windows laptop for about a week. The part you need to repair, it got delayed twice. Oh. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, metaphorically. Adventure Island's going okay. The game's really tough, and I play it very irregularly, so I'm not doing a very good job at making swift progress at it. But I like the game. I just I don't know, it's a huge investment. It's a huge investment to get good enough to conquer it. It's one of those things, it's kind of like Jump King, where it feels like if I'm really going to actually beat it, I'm gonna have to dedicate a huge amount of time where it's the only thing I play. It's hard to find the willpower to hand over so much of my stream to this game. I like it, but I don't know if I like it that much. I had similar feelings about FedEx. Never had problems with them before. Oh my goodness. The payoff of Jump King is much more worth it than Adventure Island. We shall see. We'll see how accomplished I feel at the end. So my last dealing with FedEx was when they failed to deliver some of Jelly's prescription for the IVF treatment. And then I had to drive for, oh my goodness, how was it? It was like 5 hours in a literal blizzard. Halfway across the state to a city I'd never been to, because the only one that had a hospital with a pharmacy that stocked the medicine she needed. Because those dosages have to be administered on a very precise time schedule. That was an incredibly miserable day. Oh, that ranks up there. That ranks up there as one of the worst days of my life. I was on the interstate for hours, going 15 miles an hour in zero visibility. Absolutely terrible. No. Yeah, a friend who went through IVF. Yeah, it's an ordeal. In our case, it was all well worth it. It worked out, and our story had a happy ending. But yeah, that was dreadful. That was dreadful. When they didn't deliver our shipment. Ah! Yeah, it was the weather was the excuse. Thing was though, the thing was though, they didn't have the blizzard as their excuse because the weather wasn't that bad when there was snow, but it's Wisconsin. There was snow, but it's Wisconsin. There's always snow. The blizzard came after they failed to deliver the medicine. Driving in that was an issue for me, not for them. So I've beaten the base game of Jump King and I've beaten DLC 1. I didn't beat DLC 2. I was working on DLC 2 when the baby was born, and so I took a break from Jump King. And then I just haven't gone back to it. So I'm basically gonna have to restart when I play it again, so I'm taking my time before I get back to it. I am gonna finish it. I am gonna finish the second DLC. I keep saying I'm thinking I'm gonna do it in September. It feels appropriate to play Jump King during the fall. Speaking of falls, I thought that was going to come back toward me, not continue away forever. I thought it was nearing the end of its cycle. Oh, I almost missed that one. Okay, let's wait a moment here. Oh, Monkey Island? Yeah, I would, the thing about Monkey Island is I actually think I would give it a shot, but I think the only console it's been released on is the Xbox 360. And I don't know, I don't have a copy of it. I don't know how expensive it is. I would actually be open to giving it a try. There's a good chance I won't like it, but I would give it a try. If I could get a hold of it on the Xbox for a decent price. How in the world did I get through that part? That part has given me so much trouble, and now I've got through it just perfect. I don't know how I did it. Oh my goodness, that frog ruined my life. Can I even open this? Invincibility? You bet I gotta open that. Oh, I was so worried that was gonna wear off. Yeah, I don't play games on Steam though, is the thing. I only use consoles. I don't use the computer. But yeah, I think I'd be willing to give it a try. No. The only point and click game I've done on the stream so far is The Road to El Dorado, which isn't exactly point and click. It is a walk around game, but it's like a point and click game that they made into a walk around game. All of the logic and puzzles of the game work on point and click. It's basically just, yeah. It's a point and click game without the pointing and clicking. But the thing was, I kind of hated that game. But we did play all the way through. Hey Baron, welcome in. Hope you and yours have been doing well. Thank you for the good wishes. I haven't caught a stream in a while. It's been a while. The thing is, Mets, that we're actually kind of done for the night, though. I hate to do that to you, but I did say that was going to be our last run. And it's past midnight. Checkpoint 2 on level 3-3, a new PB. I don't know if that's a new PB or not. I think I've made it to that stage. You might be right. I think I've made it. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I made it to 3-3 or not. I think you're right, actually. That might be a new PB. Yeah, no, I don't play it often enough. It's hard to remember. If that isn't a new PB, it's really close. But yeah, that's got to be our stream for the night, my friends. We're past midnight, and I've got to be up early in the morning. So we'll raid out. I'll second the Monkey Island recommendation. I'll keep an eye out for it, but no promises. I'll make sure I've got the 360 version on my watch list. And see if I can come across a reasonably priced copy. Then we'll try and make it happen. Yeah, see, well, there's one thing. Yeah, watching me play a game like that could be very frustrating. Because I'm so stubborn. But if I miss something obvious, we could be stuck for a long time with me refusing to let anyone help. And just spiraling deeper and deeper into misery. It could get pretty ugly. Hey, thank you for the offer, Salem. Yeah, and I was hoping I would get a better PC. sometime this year, but I'd been planning on upgrading, but with the Switch 2 coming out, I might want to prioritize that. Isaac was Frownie's first viewer. He died waiting for Frownie to figure out a video game. Alright, I'm gonna send this over to Sark. He's working on retro achievements for Twisted Metal 2. They died waiting for Frownie to beat Adventure Island. Yeah, that one's gonna take a while. But we had a good night. We finished Dracula X. We maybe got a new PB in this. We had some good runs either way. Even if they weren't quite a new PB, they basically tied my PB. My best run did anyway. So I didn't make a lot of progress, but with a huge gap, and since last time we played, I didn't deteriorate as much as I would have expected. So I'm gonna try and be here tomorrow, early stream, 8:30 ish start. We're gonna play Zaboomafoo, Leaping Lemurs. So hopefully I'll see you for that. Thank you one last time for being here, my friends. Be well until I see you again, but it's time for us to head out. Let's go on an adventure.